The radiant rise of Hande Ercel, a star who defines grace and strength. Hande Ercel, a name that sparkles across the Turkish entertainment world, is more than just a beautiful face. She's an icon of passion, perseverance, and transformation. From her early modeling days to becoming one of Turkey's most beloved actresses, her journey is a tale of hard work, dedication, and the power of dreams. With her charming smile and genuine warmth, she has captured millions of hearts, not just in Turkey but across the globe. This is the story of how Hande Ercel became a global star, a symbol of beauty and talent, and a woman who continues to inspire. Hande Ercel was born on November 24, 1993, in Bandırma, a small town in Balıkesir, Turkey. Growing up in a modest household, she always dreamed of something bigger, a life where she could express herself creatively. She studied at Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University, where her love for art and performance deepened. Before entering the television world, she started modeling, which helped her gain confidence and exposure. Her early struggles were real: long auditions, countless rejections, and the uncertainty that every aspiring actor faces. Yet, Hande never gave up. She continued to believe that one day, her time would come. Her first significant step into television came with the series, Kalikusu, in 2013, where she played a supporting role. But her real breakthrough happened in 2015 with the romantic comedy, Güneşin Kızları, where her performance was praised for its authenticity and charm. That role turned her into a household name almost overnight. Her next major success came with Aşk Laftan Anlamaz, where she played Hayat Uzun alongside Burak Deniz. The chemistry between them was magical, and the series gained huge international popularity, especially in South Asia and the Middle East. Suddenly, Hande wasn't just a national star, she was a global sensation. Her journey continued to soar as she starred in more ambitious projects like Halka, Aziz, and Sen Cal Kapimi, You Knock on My Door, one of her most famous roles to date. Playing Eda Yıldız opposite Kerem Bürsin, Hande displayed both vulnerability and strength, humor and heartbreak, all in one character. The show became a worldwide hit, translated into multiple languages, and streamed across countries. It cemented her position as one of the most influential Turkish actresses of her generation. Despite her growing fame, Hande's path was not without challenges. She faced criticism, public scrutiny, and the emotional toll of working in a demanding industry. Losing her mother in 2019 was one of the most painful moments of her life, something she has spoken about with deep emotion. But instead of letting grief consume her, she turned it into strength, continuing to honor her mother's memory through her work and compassion. The entertainment world can be harsh, filled with pressure and judgment, but Hande's calm grace and resilience kept her grounded and admired. What makes Hande Ercel truly unique is her ability to connect with people beyond the screen. She combines elegance with authenticity, something rarely found in the world of fame. Her fans see her not just as an actress but as someone real, humble, and emotionally intelligent. Her expressive eyes, natural smile, and relatable personality make her performances feel genuine. Beyond acting, Hande is also an artist. She paints and shares glimpses of her artwork with fans, reflecting her deep, sensitive side. She's also known for her philanthropic efforts, supporting children's education, women's empowerment, and animal welfare causes. Her fame has never distanced her from humanity, instead, it has amplified her compassion. In the world of fashion and brand endorsements, Hande's influence is enormous. She collaborates with global brands like L'Oreal, De Facto, and Attaché Jewelry, earning significant income through campaigns and ambassadorships. Her social media presence is massive, with millions of followers who engage with every post. Each brand she represents sees an instant boost in visibility, proving her market power. She has also worked on international campaigns that bridge Turkish entertainment with global fashion, making her one of Turkey's top-earning celebrities. Her beauty, poise, and reputation for integrity have made her a dream ambassador for luxury labels. But Hande's financial success doesn't come solely from acting and endorsements. She also invests wisely in real estate and art, using her fame to build a stable and meaningful future. She understands that fame can be fleeting, so she focuses on growth beyond television screens, developing a career that's both artistic and sustainable. Her business sense, combined with her creativity, shows that she's not just an actress, she's a brand, a symbol of empowerment and intelligence. Hande Ercel's journey stands today as a portrait of evolution, a story that continues to inspire and unfold with each passing year. Her rise from a small-town dreamer to a global name proves that talent, determination, and heart can break any boundary. She's not just an actress or a celebrity anymore, she's a cultural force, a name that carries meaning, strength, and hope. As her career continues to flourish, Hande represents the face of a new generation of artists, those who combine passion with purpose, fame with integrity, and creativity with compassion. Over time, her life has also become a reflection of balance. She knows when to shine in the spotlight and when to retreat into silence. This balance between her public and private worlds has given her peace, something many stars struggle to find. She's often said that art gives her freedom, and that freedom allows her to stay connected to her true self. Whether she's painting quietly in her studio or standing before cameras on a set, Hande brings the same calm energy, an energy that radiates confidence without arrogance. Her success also serves as a mirror for countless young women who look up to her. She shows that beauty means nothing without kindness, and fame means little without humility. Through her grace and empathy, she has redefined what it means to be a modern celebrity. Instead of chasing the spotlight, she lets her work and her heart speak for her. This authenticity has earned her not just fans but admirers who see in her a reflection of their own dreams. As time passes, Hande continues to expand her reach beyond television and modeling. She's involved in global brand campaigns, often representing Turkey at international events and festivals. Each appearance she makes is met with admiration for her elegance and natural charm. Yet, she never forgets her roots. Her pride in her culture and heritage is evident in her interviews, her art, and her choice of roles. She embodies the blend of modernity and tradition, a Turkish woman who carries her culture into every new adventure. In her personal growth, Hande continues to evolve as a thinker and creator. Her deep love for art has opened new paths for expression. She often says painting is her way of healing, a silent dialogue between her soul and colors. Those who have seen her artwork describe it as emotional, introspective, and powerful, much like her acting. She uses both mediums, art and performance, to explore human emotion, finding beauty in both joy and pain. Hande's strength also lies in her quiet resilience. The entertainment world is often harsh, filled with gossip, pressure, and endless expectations, yet she handles it with elegance. She rarely reacts publicly to negativity, choosing instead to focus on her growth. This restraint and wisdom have made her even more respected. Her silence is not weakness, it's strength, born from self-assurance. Financially and professionally, her name continues to carry immense value. Every project she joins becomes a guaranteed success because people trust her presence. She continues to sign major endorsement deals and remains one of the highest-paid actresses in Turkey. Her brand collaborations often reflect her artistic taste, sophisticated, graceful, and meaningful. What makes her career unique is how she merges business with art, never losing her sense of authenticity. She invests carefully, lives purposefully, and chooses work that fulfills her heart, not just her bank account. As the entertainment industry becomes more global, Hande's potential to cross over into international cinema becomes stronger. With her growing popularity in Europe, the Middle East, and South Asia, she is poised to take on global roles that showcase her depth and versatility. Her fans dream of seeing her in Hollywood or European art films, and such a step feels not only possible but inevitable. She's one of the few Turkish artists with both the talent and the presence to captivate audiences everywhere. In essence, Hande Erçel's story is far more than a tale of success, it's a reflection of transformation. She has faced personal loss, professional pressure, and emotional challenges, yet she emerged stronger, softer, and wiser. Her grace under fire, her discipline, and her passion continue to define her legacy. As her journey unfolds, one thing remains certain: Hande Erçel is not just living her dream, she's building a future where art, beauty, and humanity intertwine. Her light continues to inspire millions, reminding us all that success is not measured by fame or wealth, but by how deeply you touch the lives of others. And that is exactly what Hande Erçel does. She touches hearts, changes perspectives, and shines brighter with every new chapter of her extraordinary life. Hande Erçel's story is one of quiet revolution, the kind that doesn't shout but speaks through emotion, character, and authenticity. As the world continues to evolve, so does she, shaping her career not by the speed of fame but by the depth of meaning. Her every move feels intentional, every performance, every painting, every public appearance is guided by purpose. Hande has built her career like an artist crafting a masterpiece, with patience, courage, and a sense of identity that never fades, no matter how bright the lights become. Today, she represents the new face of modern artistry. She's not limited to one form of expression, she's a storyteller in every sense. Through acting, she brings fictional characters to life. Through painting, she gives emotion a physical form. Through her presence in fashion, she turns elegance into language. And through her humanitarian work, she brings hope where it's needed most. Her journey shows that real power lies in versatility, in the ability to touch lives through different forms of creativity. Even in an industry that constantly demands reinvention, Hande has managed to evolve naturally. She doesn't chase trends, she grows through experience. With every project, she becomes more refined, more fearless, more certain of who she is. Her work has begun to take on a deeper tone, exploring complex human emotions rather than just surface-level glamour. She has matured from the lively, romantic roles that made her famous into more layered characters that challenge her as an artist. This growth signals a long and rich career ahead, one that will continue to surprise and inspire. Her global appeal is also a testament to her universality. People from different countries and cultures see something familiar in her, an emotional honesty that transcends borders. Her shows continue to trend on streaming platforms, introducing Turkish storytelling to millions who had never watched a Turkish series before. This cultural connection is part of Hande's legacy. She has helped bring Turkish art and emotion to the world stage. Yet through it all, Hande remains deeply human. Fame hasn't changed her core. She still values simplicity, family, love, and gratitude. She often spends time with her sister, her friends, and her loved ones, cherishing moments away from fame's noise. Her ability to balance stardom with sincerity makes her rare. In an age of superficial fame, she is a reminder that authenticity never goes out of style. She continues to use her influence for good, lending her voice to issues that matter. Whether supporting cancer awareness, children's charities, or educational causes, she proves that celebrity means responsibility. She doesn't just share photos, she shares purpose. Her fans, inspired by her kindness, often join her in charitable acts, forming a community that extends her compassion to the world. Professionally, Hande's horizon is wider than ever. Producers from Europe and the Middle East are eager to collaborate with her. With her growing mastery of English and her global recognition, she stands on the edge of an international breakthrough. Her dream of working in cross-cultural films seems closer than ever. Many predict that her next step will be in cinema, perhaps a powerful, artistic film that introduces her to the world as not just a Turkish star, but a truly global actress. But even as she prepares for greater heights, Hande remains patient. She believes that timing is everything. She prefers quality over quantity, emotion over exposure. This calm, thoughtful approach sets her apart from the rush of the industry. She knows her value and understands that her art will speak louder than any trend ever could. Her financial and professional independence also allows her to choose freely. She has built a stable career, diversified through investments, brand deals, and art. She's become a role model for young artists, proof that with intelligence, strategy, and self-respect, a woman can build her own empire while staying true to herself. Hande Erçel's legacy is already being written, not just in awards, headlines, or records, but in the hearts of people she inspires. Her story is a celebration of transformation, of how pain can give birth to strength, and how grace can be the loudest form of power. As she steps into her next chapter, one truth shines above all. Hande Erçel is not just a star who rose to fame, she is a woman who built her own universe, filled with art, emotion, and authenticity. Her name will continue to echo through time as a symbol of beauty, resilience, and hope. And as her light keeps growing, so too will the millions of hearts that follow her journey, not because she's perfect, but because she's real. Hande Erçel's continuing journey is like a story that keeps unfolding with new colors, new lessons, and new dreams. Each year adds more layers to her personality, the artist, the actress, the dreamer, and the woman who inspires millions. She has become more than a celebrity, she is now a symbol of timeless grace and inner power. Her charm isn't built on glamour alone but on the quiet confidence of someone who knows who she is and what she stands for. Her influence now reaches beyond entertainment. She has become a respected public figure, a fashion icon, and a voice of empowerment for young people everywhere. Wherever she goes, award shows, film festivals, or art events, she carries herself with elegance and calmness that instantly draws attention. She doesn't need to speak loudly, her presence itself leaves an impact. In an age where fame often depends on controversy, Hande has shown that dignity can be the strongest statement. One of the most beautiful things about Hande is her relationship with her fans. She acknowledges them with genuine appreciation and warmth, never taking their love for granted. She often says that her fans are part of her story, her extended family that has supported her since the beginning. They admire her not only for her beauty but for her humility and strength. Through their connection, Hande has built a community that thrives on positivity and encouragement, something rare and precious in today's digital world. Over the years, her artistic expression has continued to grow deeper. Her choice of roles now reflects emotional maturity and courage. She seeks stories that explore truth, vulnerability, and resilience, characters who go through pain, love, loss, and rebirth. These choices have made her performances even more meaningful. Critics have noted her evolution, calling her one of the most emotionally expressive actresses in Turkey today. And while fame has brought her immense recognition, it's her artistry that keeps her unforgettable. Hande has also learned to master the art of silence in a noisy world. She rarely engages in public drama or gossip, letting her work and her actions speak louder than words. This quiet confidence gives her a rare aura, one that commands respect. She's not interested in temporary fame or short-term attention. She's building a long-lasting legacy rooted in authenticity. Her discipline and patience reflect her understanding that true greatness takes time. As for her financial and creative empire, it continues to flourish. She earns millions through acting, brand partnerships, and international campaigns, yet she remains modest in her lifestyle. Her focus isn't on showing wealth but on building a meaningful life. She invests her time and energy into art, education, and causes close to her heart. She often says that success should be shared, that it means little unless it inspires others or helps make the world better. Looking to the future, Hande's dreams are expanding beyond borders. She has expressed interest in working with international directors and exploring projects in cinema that tell universal stories. Her fans around the world wait eagerly for that moment when she steps into global cinema, a move that feels inevitable given her talent and influence. She's not chasing Hollywood fame, though. She's waiting for stories that resonate with her values and artistic vision. She wants to grow naturally, in her own rhythm, just as she always has. Her connection with art continues to deepen as well. She spends hours painting in her private studio, using colors to express what words cannot. Her artwork is emotional, often inspired by her life, memories, and imagination. For her, painting isn't just a hobby, it's therapy, reflection, and communication. It's how she stays grounded amid the chaos of fame. Through art, she reconnects with her roots, her emotions, and her sense of peace. In every sense, Hande Erçel has become a beacon of modern femininity. She represents a generation of women who lead with compassion but stand with strength. Her journey proves that success doesn't have to come at the cost of kindness, and ambition doesn't have to erase softness. She embodies the idea that you can be powerful and gentle, famous yet humble, admired yet authentic. As her story continues, one thing remains constant: Hande Erçel will always be more than her fame. She is an artist with a vision, a woman with purpose, and a heart that shines through every role, every painting, and every smile. Her legacy will not be written in numbers or awards but in the lives she's touched and the inspiration she's shared. The world watches her rise, not as a fleeting star, but as a lasting light, a reminder that true greatness is not about how far you go, but how deeply you touch hearts along the way. Hande Erçel has done exactly that, and she will keep doing it, one story, one dream, and one beautiful step at a time. Looking ahead, Hande Erçel's future seems limitless. She's already hinted at pursuing international projects and possibly working in film industries beyond Turkey. Her command over her craft and her fluency in English open doors to global cinema, and fans are eager to see her expand her reach. She's also expressed interest in producing and taking part in artistic collaborations that reflect her love for creativity. As the entertainment world becomes more global, Hande stands at the perfect intersection of talent, beauty, and ambition. She's also a strong advocate for self-care, mental health, and positivity, using her platform to remind people that kindness and strength can coexist. Hande's story is not just one of fame, it's one of persistence, purpose, and evolution. From a small-town girl to an international sensation, her journey embodies what happens when dreams meet determination. Her elegance is not only seen in her looks but in her attitude, her grace under pressure, and her ability to stay true to herself in a world that often demands compromise. As she continues to grow, inspire, and redefine success, Hande Erçel stands as a shining example of how passion, humility, and hard work can shape destiny. Her journey proves that stars aren't born, they're made through courage, patience, and an unbreakable belief in oneself. In the end, Hande Erçel's legacy is already being written in the hearts of millions who look up to her. She is not just a celebrity, she is a reminder that dreams are achievable, no matter where you start. Her smile, her art, Her roles and her strength continue to light the way for those who dare to dream, and that is what truly makes her a star.